everybody, it's Laura. This is fitworkouts.com. We have a new workout for you this week. All you need is a set of light dumbbells and a mat. Let's learn the exercises. Okay, here we are. We've got 5 new exercises to learn. First one, you're going to need a set of light dumbbells. I've got my 3 pounds. We're going to do a curtsy lunge, and then we're going to bring these weights up overhead. So for a curtsy lunge, you take your right leg, you step across. You're going to keep your shoulders pointed forward, and you're going to have these weights down here. You're going to pulse. 3, 2, 1. You're going to stand, and then this is where you bring those weights all the way overhead. Cross the left leg behind, but shoulders are square to the front. 3, 2, 1. Bring it overhead. 3, 2, 1. There's a little balance involved in this one. But make sure, the big thing is to get that rotation so you're keeping your shoulders square. So if that curtsy lunge is a bit much or it bothers your knees or something, let's just do a reverse lunge for 3, 2, 1. You can stand and bring those weights overhead. This is your modification. Or you can curtsy lunge without pulsing 3 times. Just step back and come right back up. Okay, exercise number 2. I'm going to roll my mat out a little bit because I'm going to be starting on hands and knees. This is a hands and knees plank. This is a great variation of plank. Regular plank is pretty intense. It's pretty challenging. So this is a modification that most people can do. So I want you to start on hands and knees. Make sure you've got some cushioning. A straight spine. Again, top of the head, tailbone. So nice and straight. Try not to let your bottom ribs sag toward the floor. Pull your belly button in, tuck your toes under, and you're just going to lift your knees off the floor about 2 inches and hold. So this is surprisingly challenging. Not only will you feel it in your core, but you're going to feel it in your quads, so it's actually a nice strengthener for the legs. You can hold as long as possible and then come down for a break, or you could lift and lower. That would be a nice modification. So just hold is the regular version, or come out of it every couple seconds and catch your breath and then come back in. You might even find that you have to come out of it because of your quads more than your abs, because since you're not in a straight line, it's not quite as challenging on the core. It uses the legs a lot more. Okay, high intensity exercise for this workout. We're going to do a high knee jog, and then we're going to drop for a burpee with a push-up. A lot going on in this one. So high knee jog, I usually like to keep my arms up at fighting stance. That engages my core more. And so I'm just going to do an 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then I'm going to drop down for a burpee with a push-up. Again, come in, bend the knees, jump up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burpee, push-up. So keep your core nice and tight. Exhaling as you press out of that push-up. Make sure you have soft landing on that. So if we want to modify that, we can do high knee lifts. So I want you to really pull that. So instead of just, you can kind of flop through that. I want you to tighten the core and put some emphasis into that. Or you can do a regular jog. And then for your burpee, step back, step in, and stand. You can take that jump out. You can take the push-up out. Okay, exercise number 4. We're going to do, here's some balance here. We're going to do a single leg deadlift with a reverse fly. So I'm going to hinge forward and let my leg come behind me. Palms are in. I'm going to do 1 reverse fly, and then I'm going to stand. So I'm going to hinge forward, 1 reverse fly, and stand. I want to make sure that supporting leg is not locked out. It should be slightly bent. That's your shock absorber. And then stand. So let's modify that. Take out the balance aspect. You come forward, reverse fly, and stand. Knees are still soft. And stand. If you want to play around with one leg, just put the weight in one foot and just keep that toe down for some balance. Come down, you'll feel it a lot more in a single leg, and then switch. Down, reverse fly, switch. Okay. Last exercise, crab touch, and then we're going to flip over, and we're going to do mountain climbers. So, crab touch. I'm going to turn to the side, because I have to flip over, so I want you to see what's going on. So, you're going to balance on hands and feet, lift your hips, touch, touch. So it's 4, 3, 2, then I want you to flip. And then I want you to run the knees. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to flip back over. 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe I'll flip the other way this time. 8, 7, 6, 5. Okay, so let's modify that. I can be here, still getting that rotation, still getting the core and the quads. So I can be here. This might feel a little tricky to balance at first. So start here, come over, press into plank. I want you to bend your knees into your chest. So you're just sort of taking out that plyometric aspect of it. Flip, bend the knee into the chest. Exhale, exhale, abs are tight. Okay, so you got the exercises, you got ideas for making it easier. Let's do the workout.